don't wanna hear anymore.
So Susanna's amazing. I'm encouraged by how outgoing she is. At first it kind of seemed like she was to herself or in her shell, but really once I got to know her, and I'm still getting to know her, don't know her completely, but I'm just seeing her come out more and be more interactive with various people, and that's so great to see. And it's great knowing her heart. Um, every time at small group, she just shares what's on her heart. She's so encouraging, and she's so open and honest. It's a trait to be truly admired. And I think that's great that she knows where she's at with God, and that she's looking to God, and she wants to have Him help her fix it. So she's encouraging and inspiring.
Suzanna, she's just the cutest. I love her. So she's amazing. I love her. She like welcomes you into her life, and also just like is literally like so considerate of everyone. She is like, oh, let me cook you a meal, and like she doesn't even have like, she won't even have like food in her fridge. We're like, oh no, don't worry, I'll make you cookies or something. Like, she's so thoughtful. She definitely like has such a big heart. She cares about people so much. And she's so funny. Like, we can literally sit and laugh for hours. Like, we're very similar, so like we'll like say the same thing at the same time and be like, oh no way, and like it's just really fun. We have a lot of inside jokes, and she's really easy to laugh with, and she just like, I don't know, her laugh is very contagious, and so like when she starts laughing, like everyone else starts laughing too, and you're like, oh, it's just a good time. So yeah, she's very funny, and I appreciate her. She's very sweet. She's very thoughtful. Yeah, she's just like one of those people that you're like, oh, I just want to hug you. You're great.
Susanna is a ball of wonders. I remember like texting her before like I even met her, and we clicked instantly. And I was so excited to see this girl when she came down. Seeing her come down and seeing her grow in her faith has touched me a lot. I love seeing people grow, and seeing her grow in her faith, like as soon as she came here, has been so amazing. She's so much fun. She has sass to her, which I can adore because I have the same amount, maybe more. But she's just the sweetest. She'll connect with you on anything. She'll talk to you about anything, and she's always there. Like, you can call her at 2 o'clock in the morning, she'll pick up, she'll come to your dorm. You guys go on a walk. Like, she's always there. I don't think I've met a person who's more determined to be by someone's side, especially when they're feeling down. And that's just a wonderful thing to have, I think, as a quality as a person, and I adore that Susanna has that about herself.
Hey Susanna, first, go Chiefs. We really appreciate your enthusiasm for home group. We appreciate that you always come and you make an effort to talk to us, and that you love our family and you love our kids, and that you hold Aubrey for hours on end. So we just really appreciate that about you, and more than anything, we appreciate how you've grown in faith, and how you're honest with where you stand with the Lord, and how you've always been honest, and that's something that's rare. So keep that up, and we just appreciate you. And if you ever need a ride to Kansas City, we go there. So if you ever need a ride with us, we'll figure something out. And if you ever need a ride home, we can do that too. So again, we're so thankful for you. Thankful that you're in our lives, and you're our friend, and we're excited to just continue to watch you grow, and continue to evolve in your faith. We just thank you for joining our home group, and always being enthusiastic. And again, go Chiefs.
We are so thankful God brought you to Candlewood, and we're thankful that you are so open and share your story with us, even though I know it's a little challenging when there's lots of new people, and yet you've jumped right into our home group and really claimed it as your own. You've claimed Candlewood, and you just seem like you've been around for forever. And even if you do end up having to go home next year, you know that God will provide for you, and He will give you fellowship, and He will give you what you need wherever you go. But I really pray that you get to stay here, and we are thinking of you, or praying for you, and we know God will bless you and use you in your future.
Hi Susanna, we just wanted to say thank you so much for being part of our home group. We're really excited that we've been able to get to know you, and just really proud that freshman year is hard, especially when you're away from home, and you know, Kansas City's kind of far away. So just, it's really cool how you're able to step out in faith and meet with all of us weirdos, because our home group's kind of crazy, and yeah, we're just really proud of how you're getting plugged in with the Rock and our home group, and just striving to further your walk with Christ, and we're glad to have you.
And if you do need to, take care of some homesickness and take a ride with us to Kansas City, we go there probably
All the time.
every other month. So just feel free, if you want to tag along, let's do it.
Yeah.
But I just want to encourage you.
Go Royals! I don't know.
I don't know Susanna exactly too well, but something that I really appreciated from her from the start when I first met her was how strong she was. She's just a strong woman. She's a confident woman. She's a woman who goes and she does it, and she doesn't let fear overtake her. She says, okay, I'm going to do it, and she does it. I think she's a woman of her word, which is something I think was really cool, and I'm always encouraged and challenged by the strength that she exhibits everywhere she goes, and how she shows that strength and chooses to use that strength to just encourage the women around her and encouraging them to just be strong in the Lord.
Suzanna is very encouraging, very sweet, very kind. I think I may have had like one conversation with her, but yeah, she's very sweet and kind and encouraging.
Hi Susanna, you are amazing, as I would say, but really, I love your heart for God and how you're always willing and you're always determined to want to do what He says, to want to learn more, to want to grow in your faith, and that is very encouraging that I get to see that and that I get to live life with you, and I'm excited to have someone in the same major as me and just someone that we can just talk, and I understand you and what you're going through, and saying you understand me, and I thanks for that, and yeah, I love you.
I don't want to see anymore. Give me a vision that you could move this heart to be set apart. I don't need to recognize the man in the mirror, and I don't want to trade your plan for some.
What I would probably tell myself is that it's okay to not be okay. Like, it's not a big deal to have to hide that, and that makes it worse a lot. And there are many, many people around me, whether I actually know them or not, that are willing to be that shoulder and be that helping hand. No, that doesn't mean it's like a disease or disorder, but like, being alone sucks. Being alone is really, really, really hard, and no matter how much you're aware of it and ready for it, you're never really ready for it. And so I think it was really, really good for me to actually be willing to let Peyton and Katie come get me and be open to meeting new people, because that was a big, big help to, whether I wanted it or not, actually have a community to reach out to when I was alone and feeling alone, whether I really was or wasn't. Also knowing that I'm beautiful no matter what. No person has to tell me I'm not, except myself, for me to like think otherwise, but to know that those are really just strictly lies from Satan. And day to day, it's going to be a constant battle, and it's a constant decision to follow the Lord and to follow His truth, and to know that it's going to be okay, and to also be okay with not knowing. That's another really huge struggle of mine, is that I want to know the future. I want to know what the next step is for me. And right now in my life, I have no idea, and it's the most terrifying thing in the world. But the fact that I have the Lord to lean on and have Him to ask for help and to tell Him I'm struggling, like, that's okay.